Sale of recreational marijuana began Monday here in California, and we've seen lines getting into local dispensaries. But is the pot industry now under threat from the federal government? Yesterday, Attorney General Jeff Sessions repealed a policy that kept federal prosecutors from pursuing marijuana cases in states where the drug is legal.
And today we're finding out how some state lawmakers are fighting back. Joining us now is State Assemblyman Reggie Jones-Sawyer. His district includes much of South Los Angeles. And thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure to be with you.
Very complicated situation here, but Assemblyman, you have a bill in the state legislature right now that will protect those selling marijuana legally. And some people are comparing it to the sanctuary state legislation for immigrants. Can you explain this bill for us?
Well, I looked at it more as a business and the medical use of it. When I heard that Jeff Sessions, when he got elected or appointed as Attorney General, the first thing he talked about was going after states that had legalized cannabis. The Cole memo, which Obama administration created, really just said if you have a structured regulatory system and in your state, that the federal government would not bother you. By him rescinding that calls into question most of the states that have it. We have a very robust system. We went through where in 1995, we voted medical marijuana. I helped write the medical marijuana laws. We used that to base the Proposition 215, and then we had Proposition 64, and now, January 1, we have the rules and regulations. So we've had an intense investigation on this. And I know we have some of the best cannabis laws in the country. And so we should not be inhibited from doing what the California taxpayers have voted for, overwhelmingly voted for. And so we should continue to keep that industry a multi-billion-dollar industry that will help California in more ways than you can imagine.
Is that how you view this? Is it because of the money that will come in, or is this simply a will of the people? Why is this important for marijuana to remain available in California?
So it's not only the will of the people, it's not only that this is a cannabis industry that will help with taxpayers and bringing in more revenue, but the medical uses, veterans with PTSD, seniors who have aging problems, people who have cancer. There's been great impact on people who have that. I don't want that to go away. And we're at the threshold of moving forward with cannabis in a way that a lot of us don't even imagine could happen. So let's do that.
Yeah.
And are you getting any pushback from local law enforcement?
And I have. And in my bill, I believe we have worked real hard to ensure that law enforcement can work with that. For example, you can, with a search warrant, or court order, go into a legal state and local cannabis institution. If you think that establishment is doing something illegal, just like any business, you can go in there with the help of the federal law enforcement, go in there and seize assets and things of that nature. In addition, this thing has moved from the Assembly, is now on the Senate floor. I put in provisions so that there's clarity, so that if you're an illegal, for example, there's 134 legal marijuana shops in LA, but there's 1,400 illegal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why are we wasting our time on 130
It's a tough issue, and we haven't even don't have time to get into the money because banks can't deal in this still. And so, Assemblyman, we appreciate your time. I know it's a complicated issue that we'll see how you're.
I think we need a whole half hour for this
topic.
topic.
And I thank you for bringing me on, letting voters know what's going on.
Yeah, we do want to tell you we have numerous stories on our website about the new marijuana policy and applications for licenses. To see them, just head to abc7.com for more coverage. Thanks again for
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate that.